Hello again everyone, and welcome to me finally being relatively healthy. I kind of forgot how that feels like. You mortals have it hard with diseases and whatnot. As an immortal I only have to deal with the common cold. Don't ask why, it's just how it works. Anyways, last Epoch. It had a bit of a rocky launch, I would say. However, the devs have been very open about things. If you follow them either on Discord or on the forums, you would know that. They have already improved the servers. I can actually play now fairly reliably. The load times might be a bit longer here and there, but it works. That said, I do want to actually show you guys something a bit more endgame. And for that I will require the, the offline mode. So, let me just launch it right up. Also, I should mention, I went and actually played the Necromancer we made, but didn't get to play on the online version of the servers. Offline, you get what I mean. I went a bit far. We actually kind of skipped the cutscene because of it. So, whoops. I messed up there. Let me just... Actually, this is a perfect time to see... Will this work? Oh. Nice. Okay, so some of the commands that I have done worked. That's good to know. Can't wait to actually use them. However, the chat window's gone. Seems I still have to work a few kinks out of it. And I don't mean the loot kind, the bannable kind, I mean actual kinks in the code. Regardless, this shall be my sorcerer for the day. I won't be playing him a lot, but I'm using him to show off a few things. So let us just jump right in. This is again the offline version. We will be jumping into the online fairly soon. So dear God, my own sound was a bit high. So, as you might know, there are two factions in the game, which is the Circle of Fortune, also known as Self-Found among the players, which is basically you go out and you have a sort of a bounty system, I would like to call it. Seems fairly appropriate. As well as a lot of bonuses related to just finding your own stuff. Then there's the Merchants Guild, which I'll be getting into a bit, but it's an interesting little thing. I think I can actually show it on my Necromancer as I think about it. On the Legacy server. Anyways, to join one of the factions, you will have to progress the game until pretty close to the end game, I would say. The end of the campaign at the very least. You'll have to be in the Divine Era. You'll have to reach this location, Maj Alka Upper District. And once you arrive, all you have to do is nicely go all the way over here to the Upper District. And you'll find this guy. You will talk to him.
While you're allied with one, you won't be accepted into the other until you break ties.
He gives you a short explanation. Why did I struggle with that word? Of the observatory and the bazaar, and then the 2 points are unlocked for you, and you can just go there. Now, the way this works is that you will talk to the leader, you will join them. This one also has a few interesting items, I would say. This cannot be a unique or set item, but it can be an exalted item, which I find very, very interesting. And also kind of expensive, but we'll get into that. And over here, you'll have 4 telescopes. You can also just alter between them over here. And you'll have different prophecies or bounties, as again, it's more accurate to call them. For example, The conditions. You will have to kill a rare enemy inside the Lightless Arbor dungeon. And your reward will be a unique two-handed sword. 2 of them. This is actually very easy. Looking for something that's a bit simpler though. So I can just show off exactly how it works. Void Horror. Full Sanctum. Also, the favor. I should probably explain that first. You gain favor via pretty much just slaying monsters. That's your main method of gaining favor and completing quests. That's also how you gain reputation into the system, and you have some rank rewards here. Starts off pretty low. Hello there, Zilius, welcome. Starts off with some pretty basic stuff, more chance of the enemy dropping items. Then you get chance for, and I really like this one, chance for runes of ascendance to be preserved when used on an item that requires at least 1 circle of fortune. And the way you get the circle of fortune items, of which I think I have a few, yeah, these for example have a circle of fortune, is by fulfilling the prophecies, or by one of the passive rank thingamajigs activating and giving you extra items. That's how these trigger. So even if you do swap over, and you won't be able to use, say, do I have anything that I got while in the Circle of Fortune? I don't think so. No, all of this was pretty much found normally. So if I were to change to the Merchants Guild, I would be able to still use my entire build. No issues. If I had a requirement from the Circle of Fortune, I would not be able to use it until I return to the Circle of Fortune. Pretty simple stuff. This is so people don't abuse things like playing Circle of Fortune and then swapping over to merchants and just selling the best items in the game. Because that would be a bit silly, let's be honest. So you kind of want to stick with one of them depending on what you prefer. Do you want to find your own stuff, go for bounties and so on? Circle of Fortune. Do you want to find the perfect item, tailored perfectly to your needs? You have way better chances in the Merchants Guild. So if you are an endgame player, you'll probably want the Merchants Guild. If you want very specific items. If you're up for the luck of the draw and whatever that brings, Circle of Fortune is fine. I can see the benefits of both. I personally prefer the Circle of Fortune for my characters. I will be showing the mage a little bit different because it's a fun one. Raiden wishes he was this guy. But that's for a bit later. Let's swap over to the online version of the game now. And I'll be showing the Merchants Guild and their bonuses a little bit. I'm actually curious if the item I put up for sale did trade in the end. Guess I shall have to wait and see. Also, how was your day, Zilius? Because I'm gonna be honest, for considering it's the first day that I truly feel healthy and so on. Oh, you just woke up. Understandable. Considering it's the first day that I felt healthy in a while, I'm a little bit rusty, not gonna lie. Okay, so we have my Necromancer here. And I had her join the Merchants Guild. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit different from what I expected. It's a lot more... what's the word I'm looking for? It's a lot more segmented, I guess is the word. But yeah, all in all, both very good systems for trading. or to handle trading and drops, I would say. Because you can go on pretty much bounty hunts with your friends. And since everyone gets different stuff, you can either help them or pick a similar bounty and go at it together. Or you can be the merchant and just get the best stuff available on the market. Which I'm sure it's an interesting gameplay in it and of itself. I know a few people who would probably prefer it that way. Also, this reminds me, Zilius, unrelated to what I'm doing now on the stream, or even on the stream if you feel like it, how do you feel like playing a bit of Last Epoch at some point, maybe during the weekends? Hello there, Zeichu. Welcome. So, same as before, we have the merchants in the bazaar. However, on this character, I have joined the bazaar, so... we're downloading the game at the moment. Perfect. Oh. Well, it was a bit frozen. I love the clock on this armor. And the constellation aura that it has. It's faint, but it's there. You just got the rarest drop in RuneScape 3. Congratulations. Ah, the golden guppy. I wonder if they're still having problems with the servers. Might be the case. You're stuck in this bad MMORPG you love it and hate. I mean, as long as you still love it, I think that's fine. I love the dragon that's in the background. Oh no, I know that error. That's not good. Oh my. Server's having some issue, it seems. Try it again. If it doesn't work. Yeah, when you're having fun with the game, that's the only thing that counts. Exactly. If this fails again, we'll just be playing the sorcerer for now. I don't know if there's more people playing at this hour, because I played it in the morning on the online servers and it was fine. But then again, morning for me probably means it's night time for the American folk. And something tells me there are a lot of Americans playing. Which isn't necessarily a bad... Oh, never mind. There we go. Oh my god, are you serious? That many online? Yeah, that would do it. Especially since I'm not sure that counts the people who are playing it in offline mode. God damn. Yeah, that's a lot of people. I'm honestly happy the game had a successful launch. You cannot be one of them, not near me in PC. Well, I do hope I shall be able to provide a similar experience, at least. And yeah, I can definitely expect a lot more people, especially as the server stabilize, to be playing. Because the game is good. Anyone who has played can tell you this much. It's a great game. I see a person here. Oh, there we go. Hey, and there's my dragons. As I said, this is the Merchants Guild. It's big.
Do you wish to open your store and sell something?
Sold. No results. I'm guessing my item did not sell. And I think it was around there? Question mark? Yeah, two-handed staffs. Oh wait, I didn't have the favor to start I'm dumb. Yeah, we can just start it, everyone will be here. Exactly, that's also a good point. So let me explain a little bit about the marketplace. As you can see here, you can sell all items, so you don't have a limit on that. You can only buy normal, magic and rare items at the first time. You can buy set items at the next level. You can buy unique items with no legendary potential at rank 3, which is not a lot, you can make that fairly easy. You can buy idols, which are an important part of the build. Buy exalted weapons. Unique weapons with legendary potential, that's very big. All exalted items. All unique items. So not just weapons. Legendary weapons. These are the big ones. And then all legendary items. Cycle of fortune for life, we drop or we fail trying. That's a good motto. I like that one. So, as I said, you have this favor. You get it from slaying enemies and completing quests. Let's do a few things so we see just how fast we can get that going. We have the Reign of Dragons timeline over here. Oh yeah, the wares are for gold, for favor. This is an amazing accent, I love it. I kinda like the look of the weapons here, to be honest. They have a bit of a pirate theme.
Need something? If you want more information, Cooper over there should be happy to help you.
And they do have different stats from the ones at the Cycle of Fortune. So that's also interesting. And go. I think accessing zones is a bit hard at the moment. Then again, I should probably jump over on my wizard, or my sorcerer, since that's a lot more stable currently. And I can also show the gaining a favor, because it's pretty much the same in between the two factions. And also, I can show the cool build that I'm running. It does require one very specific, unique item to work. But if you have that unique, I highly recommend you try this sorcerer build. Very satisfying. Now, I do believe I had something to drink around here. Give me a sec. There we go. Much better. Now, you will see I have multiple uniques here. Only one of them is actually necessary for the build, and it's this one, the Ashen Crown. As you can see, it gives mana regen, some armor, +2 to all stats, physical damage taken as fire. By the way, the marketplace is useless in offline mode. Here's the thing, I do believe it has some functionality. I don't think you can trade items per se, but you can still earn favor and use the gambler from the market. So I think there's some value to it. I'm not sure if it's as much as the Cycle of Fortune. I still need to experiment more with it in offline. But it is available and there is some functionality for sure. Increase spell stun chance, which is very important, stun duration, and most importantly, Elemental Nova is now cast at the target location. Now, I expect it to be electric, and increase the area a lot, as much as possible. And I even have idols to increase Elemental Nova area. And this is the result, ladies and gentlemen. Focus is here to help replenish the mana. And Lightning Blast has been specialized into bouncing between myself as well as the first target hit. Actually, wait a second. I think this is a wasted point, isn't it? Because it bounces on... No longer change to additional enemies, but I should still be able to change myself. Okay, that's fine. I think that's how it should work. I have to experiment more. No, it's fine. Because not only is my teleport 3 electric novas, but I also have Flame Ward, and I have this. Auto casting Flame Ward if I get stunned, which will provide a fairly good boost of protection for that critical moment. I'm basically counting on the fact that I will get stunned at some point, and it will not matter. Yes, only off cooldown, but my cooldown is 10 seconds. I have 2 stacks. If I get stunned 3 times in 10 seconds, that's 100% my fault and I deserve to be dead and buried. The far bigger issue, as you might see, hopefully not, with this build, is not the stuns. It's me staying in something that I really should not be staying in. That's the bigger issue. Which, if I'm paying attention, it's fine, won't happen. If I'm not, though, oh boy, it will hurt. Also, I do believe we have a prophecy here. That's a Void Horrors. It has to be in the monolith, and it will drop a unique belt. Now, I'm not exactly sure. I know the scenario in which Void Horrors spawn. I'm not sure if we can force it to happen, if that makes sense. That said, what item would I want actually? I think I want to find a specific ring. So let's see what timeline gives us rings. Okay, it's not this one. Shields and helmets, no. This one has gloves. Thank you. I was like, where's the bridge? Where did the bridge go? This one has armor. Still not what I need. It's probably one of the latter ones, isn't it? Nope. Oh, no need to say sorry. Family is important. Have fun. And it's much appreciated just for that you drop by. I shall do my best that the vault shall be enjoyable. And hopefully without me dying horribly. No promises on that one though. This one's belts. Do I need a new belt? That actually might be an idea. Because the last two parts of this belt are kind of wasted on my current build. Okay, this one, what do you have? Swords and axes, not you. Okay, it has to be one of you three that has the accessories, right? I would hope. You are boots. I honestly really like my boots. I got so lucky with the cooldown reduction. Because without this much cooldown reduction, so if I take my boots away, bam, 15 seconds cooldown. I will die so much with that, honestly. This one has... Ooh. They grant unique or set melee weapons. Okay, it has to be the last one, right? Yeah, there it is. Accessories. Let's try the higher corruption. Okay, we started corruption 100. AKA, I will probably die if I'm not careful. Let's go with runes. A lakeside trail. Also, I must mention, as someone who has played the game before it actually released, having seasons added to this, to the maps, feels so damn good. My health. Dear God. Where did it go? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Exalted Mage, let's go. Nope. Well, that went excessively well. Dodge rating, endurance threshold if I've not been hit recently. I don't really care about the Acolyte Relic. This one though, legendary potential. Javelin no longer pierces, but when it hits an enemy, it splits into two piercing spears that are fired at enemies around the target. One additional spears create per 12 dexterity. And increased area for area skills per 3 dexterity. This is a pretty good weapon, not gonna lie. At least it sounds interesting. Also, honestly, I think I have a few too many Last Bear Sign. The Last Bear Sign had a few too many outfits, it seems. And he only wore one set, so some of you are gonna have to go. And by the looks of it, only the physical... Oh no, the endurance is also different. Let me just check the ranges. Okay, you know what? I think the physical damage leached on health is better, so yoink and yoink. And I'll be keeping this one. What is that? Oh, it's you things. I'm still not used to those zappy things because they're new enemies. And I haven't quite learned their patterns and whatnot. So I'm still a little bit scared. Hello there. You are going right into the shattering. God damn it. I'm back to not getting shards because I'm streaming it. As you can see, 100 corruption is no joke. Now my build is not optimized, far from it. And yet it's still pulling its weight. Quite nicely, might I add. Oh no, a giant enemy crab. Whatever will I do? Ooh. I just killed Mr. Krabs. And here I thought I was making a giant enemy crab joke. Not a SpongeBob one. Why are you still alive? Okay, I do not like those guys with lightning. There we go. Ooh, Void Pen. I still don't know if there's a minion with void damage. I need to look into it because I'm very curious what minion has void damage. My guess is it might be the Fort Sentinel's summon, but I'm not certain. Oh, you son of a... God damn, I love being Raiden. Highest peak before release was like 40k players last year in March. Yeah, there was a lot of people, but even the devs did not expect this level of success. And I think it's because a lot of people just waited for the game to come out. Like, they had it on their radar, but they didn't buy it before that. So they thought, yeah, it's not gonna be that much more people. We are fine, we can handle it. And then the release came. might be a bit too skittish around the lightning elementals, but they honestly scare me. They scare me more than the Rhyme Giants, and that's saying something. Oh, there's a chest here. And it's Grey Teeth. Ooh, minion health. I'm gonna be taking that one. Area for area skills, that's nice. Where did it go? Here. I'm gonna shatter this because I want this very much. Nice. And then there's Asmongold who pushes the games even further. It's not just Asmongold. I'm sure he's one major reason for sure. But a lot of people in the, whatchamacallit, who are normally playing Path of Exile, saw this game and they were like, hell yeah. I love how powerful the stun is. Okay, we're good. Nothing interesting.
I am not a man with many pockets.
Yes, I can see that. Won't wonder me if this game reaches 1 million easy. It might. Depending on how they handle it going forward, it definitely might. Like, I have seen the development and I've seen how the devs carry themselves. They remind me of Larian, and that's high praise, because Larian handled their community very, very well. And it's one of the reasons why Baldur's Gate 3 was so successful. The community said, we want this, and Larian was like, say less, we're on it. Do I have anywhere to stick this? Oh yeah, I have spots, okay. Oh yeah, I did get this. That's a good one for totems, I guess. This is better than the one I have, hold on. $10 to $20. Mana region 9. 11. 34. Okay. Oh yeah, this is actually better than mine. Didn't even notice I got an upgrade. This is more spell damage, more mana spent to gain this ward. It's not necessary for the build, but it is pretty damn good if you can get it. And I do believe it's a targeted drop, so you can specifically go for this one, which is also very, very nice. Anything here? No. Moving forward. Also, unlike the previous one, you can just jump to the last thingamajig, and I really, really appreciate this. Let's get some money. Gold is good. You can never have enough gold in this game, unlike literally every other ARPG. This one actually has decent gold sinks where you can actually spend your money. Okay, we need to locate a boss. That, or it might be an ambush. Ow! Remember I said that it won't be stuns that kill me. That's proof number one why. I didn't get stunned, I just got murdered. And I know why. I stopped casting to run away. I should not have faltered. If I just stood my ground and kept casting, it would have died and I would have been fine. Because it would have been stunned and not moving. That was on me for getting scared. Well, those are rewards that I'm not getting back. Oh boy, boy. Well, I've already proven the weakness of this build. Not in the way that I expected it to go, though. There you are, you silly little plant. Gotta regenerate. I see you. Also, I know exactly why I died the last time. It wasn't just that I faltered. The enemy had enraged low HP and it was low HP, if I recall correctly. So it was enraged, it jumped, and then it hit me twice before I could run away. And it did not trigger a stun. Else I would have been saved. Like now! Okay, that's... See? What I did just now, standing my ground and just fighting, that's the correct way to handle the situation. What I did before was the chicken way, where I chickened out, and like a chicken, I got my feathers plucked. Which is not the result I want. I want to avoid getting my feathers plucked. Should be seeing enemies soon. I saw my HP move. There's a lot of plants. There's one. Okay, so there's one here, because I can see from the projectiles where they're coming from. Hey, where are you? I had to pop a ward there because I got scared. That's a dragon. I didn't realize I have to kill a thunder dragon. I feel like I'm a little bit out of my element. Then again, I think I can handle this Narbel Gamma from Overlord style. You can resist lightning magic. Incorrect. You can resist some lightning magic. Up to a certain level. I can do higher. Ooh, enchant weapon. And... No, that's good. Ooh, skeletal damage shard. Nice. By the way, Zilius, out of curiosity, since you're still here, what do you plan to play when you download the game? Which class? Or you haven't thought about it yet? You could get some exalted amulets, but... Well, let's see what the rooms hold. Give me a second. Got a message that might be important. I kinda hate that I have to answer these since I'm working on a certain project at work. Okay, it's not important. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Ooh, spiders. I love fighting spiders. They're like the easiest enemy in the game. I don't have to worry at all about them. And now that I've said that, I will not be surprised if I somehow manage to die to a goddamn spider. No, that's for real though. What will they do? Like, what are you doing against this? You see this absolute lightning massacre walking towards you. What do you do? As a tiny, innocent little spider. I just got an idea. I need a new... I think I can make a meme into this. I'm just gonna need the Umbra for a little bit. What am I hearing? Is that my character or is that someone else? Going hoo ha. Oh, I think that's my character. Not sure why he's breathing hard, because this is the easiest thing he's ever done. Until that guy appeared. Goddamn patriarch. See, spiders, easy peasy. No problem, zero issues. The more the better. Where the heck do you think you're going? You ain't casting jack shite, you're getting stunned and slowed. There we go. Now before I trigger this, let me just replenish my mana. Clear out the surroundings. Make sure I'm not getting interrupted. And now we can start. Oh, not the birds. Nope. Okay. I survived the cats. Oh my! Sweet Jesus, the loot. Where's the hit? Chance to bleed. Nothing that good, I think. Okay, I think we're good. No rune of ascendance, sadly. Really looking forward to getting one. Wait. Spell damage while channeling. And it's flat. That's a pretty decent stat. Can I get... Yes, I got 4 shards. Nice. That's a win in my book. Okay, alright. Quest Echo unlocked. I could do it, but there's really no point, so I'll just be getting this. Alternate timelines are unstable. Stabilize timeline by completing objectives. Yeah. Just making sure, because I didn't notice the thingy there before. Ooh, this is fall, I believe. You can resist all of the fire damage you want. I don't have fire. I'm not that kind of mage. Not anymore. I do not want to get hit by that. I know firsthand how much damage it deals. And if it doesn't stun me, I might be dead. I ran out of mana. Okay. These two guys are a problem. Noted. Wait, will be cap... Why was he there? I know he can be a random spawn, but... as you can see, 100 corruption. You kind of need to start optimizing your build a little bit, and mine's not even close. Man, I ironically tended to just go to the normal version of this. Oh wait, something I could do. I could go to the Circle of Fortune and see what prophecies I can get. Because I have been killing stuff for a while now. How much favor do we have? Oh, that's some decent favor. I can probably get a good prophecy for that. I probably can get some of the better ones, but a decent one. And I can also show how this exactly works. with this opportunity. This is for weapons. Lightless Arbor Dungeon, death of one rare enemy. You need two-handed sword X2. Or, ooh, a unique belt. Death of Fire Lich Ceremonious. Soulfire Bastion Dungeon. It doesn't specify the tire, and I can get 5 uniques. It will be random uniques, but 5 of them. Yes, please. And now we have it over here. So we need to go to Soulfire Bastion. Fortunately, I have a lot of keys, so I can show off this dungeon.
A living so far from one of the spirit my few. Oh, you're not the first living I've made this deal with. Here's to hoping.
Now I could push my luck quite a bit.
May the immortal emperor smile on you.
But I don't see the reason to, and I just want to do it fast for the actual reward, which is the prophecy. So we'll go tier 1. We'll be swapping the shield to fire, and that's probably what's gonna sit on till the end of time. Make sure to get these 2 chests over here. Free loot is always good. Now the thing with this dungeon, each time you use the shield here, it will cost 1 soul ember. You gather as many soul embers, at least that's the correct quote-unquote way to do this dungeon. You gather as many as you can, and at the end you'll be allowed to gamble with the soul gambler. And he'll have a few things at random that you can buy and identify. And it can be any rarity. And I do mean any. It can be legendary. Well, legendary not quite. It can be uniques. It can be exalted items. And I would argue it's one of the better dungeons to farm if you can do it. The way I do it personally is just have the shield on fire always. Because I've noticed the necrotic spells are kinda easy to dodge. They're not that big of an issue, unlike the fire ones. And for the most part, the tiles are also fire. You'll just go around exploding everything, far as the eye can see. You stop every now and then to check out for potential loot. And then you move on. There are usually 2 entrances to the next level, and each one gives different bonuses, so that's also something to watch out for. And again, if you're doing it the right way, you will be exploring it just to get the embers from all of the enemies. Now, I do believe each normal enemy grants 1 ember, but the bigger enemies have more embers, so it's worth hunting them down. For example, these 2 each one have 1. This one has like 5. Oh, there's a part there that I haven't checked. Now the run can be very, very fast or very, very slow depending on how careful you are doing it. I'm pretty much not giving it any respect right now simply because I know I'm way over geared for this and over leveled while at it. As you can see, easy peasy, zero stress. Lost Thief, what do we have? The Lost Thief was kind of poor. You were not the best of thieves, I see. You're quite shite at your job, even. Also, one thing of note, some of the fire enemies here tend to be kind of strong versus damage from afar, so you need to get in close. By the time you figure that one out, you'll probably get cooked. Hence why it's another good reason to have fire as the shield. You can also just swap it case by case. I feel like that's a little wee bit of a waste unless you really cannot tank it. So if you can tank a hit or two, you're probably fine. Ooh, fire aura damage. I don't think I have more. Yeah. I do not have a lot of those. There we go. By the end of a run, you'll probably have a little over 1,000 if you've collected pretty much everything. Of curiosity, what's this door? The first item has its ember cost refunded. So you can pretty much get about 100 or so refund. Not the best, not the worst really. Now for this, as I was saying, for the second game we have is a rare item with a random tier 3 sealed affix. You know, that's interesting. Not gonna lie. I'm actually tempted by this one just to see what we can get. But first, we have a little bit more of a route to go. Oh, I don't want to pick that. Oh, we're still alive. Now, just because it's relatively safe for me to do this, that doesn't mean I should be quite as careless as I'm currently being, so I should take this a little bit more serious, so I will actually waste both the time and the key. Oh, come on, I should be able to teleport over that. Come on, game. If there's one complaint I have with the game, the only one, is that the teleport doesn't actually teleport you per se. At least not as I would like it to. And yes, I'm well aware it's a minor complaint, but still. Also, did I not use the... Huh? Why did I use it? Why is it still on the map? Now I'm curious, what is this? Oh. That's why I didn't use it, because it's completely useless. Okay. Understood, moving on. Next level. After this, after we finish with this level, there should be a boss. I don't think there's any loot in here, no. Now this level tends to have a lot more enemies that deal necrotic damage. I'm just not gonna change the shield. Because I'll function on the assumption that I can murder them before they murder me. I do believe on the higher levels you get more embers. So you're not required to really clear everything to get a decent amount of loot from the gambler. Modifier. Forging potential and VH item. That's not actually bad at all. But this one. Where is ultimate item? I honestly think this is better. And let me explain why. This one gives me a higher chance of better forging potential, which on its own can be pretty random. This one just gives me a higher chance of having good stats. So I won't need to roll after them, thus lowering the potential. So we'll just go with this. I know there's still a lot to do. I kind of missed out on the entirety of this. I just want to kill the boss, fulfill the prophecy, and get the loot. Do we have some loot? Maybe, perhaps, no. Okay. Proceed. My shield is fire. There's nothing you can do to me. By the time you think to change the element, it will be too late. Like that. And you can see, prophecy fulfilled. All of the items. Now, a relic. Okay. Oh yeah, whoops. A wand. A ring. Ooh, Cycle of Putrescence. I actually got this one the first time earlier today. So I do know it's an interesting one. An Acid Flask Dagger. And a Snowblind Helm. Nothing with legendary potential, but that's random, so, you know. And now we also have the Soul Gambler.
Fancy a deal. Fantastic work. For most
Yes. Now the first item will have a sealed affix, so I want to pick wisely.
soul embers. Care to let me see your hole, friend?
Honestly, I mean, I kind of want a ring. If we are perfectly honest, I kind of want a ring. Because the only thing that I really want from this one is the war threshold and the intelligence. Everything else is kind of meh.
Fantastic work.
And of course the elemental damage, but I think I can get more with lightning, so...
Now about those soul embers. Care to
Okay, rare item.
friend?
It has sealed endurance threshold, I believe? Yeah, tier 2 endurance threshold. Oh, with a few rerolls it can be decent. It is a minion master ring though, so not what I would like. Oh well.
Moses will clatter with delight when I give him my report. Embers well. Now about those soul embers. Care to let me see your hole, friend? Nice one. Well spent.
I'm trying to get a unique relic.
Oh, lucky you. Oh, lucky you.
Oh goddamn, I'm not very lucky today, now am I? Those are just amulets, whatever. I could try and go for a body armor that's a bit different to this one. Or maybe some gloves. Honestly, I could do with better gloves. Ooh, set item, and it's... Isadora's Grave Chill. Chance to chill with necrotic abilities. Huh. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't consider making a necromancer with dice. Or a warlock with dice. This might be an item for that. Again, not what I need though. Maybe a belt?
Embers well spent.
No, not what I want. Another set item, and it's Zeric's Guile. Critical strike avoidance when I use a potion. A lot of dodge rating. The set is a bit interesting, but not for me. I can still get one item. Oh, I can technically get two of them. Or I can go for a staff. No, actually, the staff is a bit expensive. No staff for me. Two-handed sword.
Yeah, lucky you.
Can't say I like the result. Feel ever so slightly cheated. Amulets do appear to be more expensive. Okay, yeah, I can only get the bow now.
Embers well spent.
Chance to slow on hit though. That's not bad at all. Okay, so that's the loot from this dungeon run. Not the most exciting one, but it wasn't bad, I would say. Increase critical strike with lightning skills. But increase fire damage, I don't like that. I know this ring might actually be good. I should probably do something about this. Hold on. Because my mana regeneration is not where I want it. How's my necrotic? My necrotic resistance isn't that good either. Nor is my void resistance. I'm not sure I actually want... I can try a few things. Can try and reroll this into void. Or it just becomes normal endurance. God damn it. And it gets upgraded. Well, can you become void perhaps? I mean... that's not a lot of health though. 71 dodge rating. I guess. Would be worse. So we have 7 intelligence, quite a bit of mana regen. Honestly, I'm half tempted to get the ring, this one, and slap it into this one. Because I might get the mana regen or the intelligence. Ooh, I have 0%. Oof, that's gonna hurt if I get hit with stacks. I did not even notice that part. Yeah, I should really change the clothes, I think. I feel like the armor itself provides me enough, because most of my hits are critical. I think like that one provides me with enough life leech that I don't need the gloves. I think that's the issue with my build right now. I need better gloves. Dodge rating, endurance threshold. Also more cooldown recovery. War decay threshold is also nice. Don't know about the freeze multiplier though. That one has throwing damage, that's good for something else. I don't want to ruin it. That's melee attack speed. That's throwing criticals and shurikens. Oh, I already had one of these. Cast speed though. Hold on. We might be cooking here. It also has physical resistance already. I'm kind of feeling this. Hold on. Tire 6 cast speed, nice. That's okay. What can I apply to this? I can give more intelligence, which isn't bad. Increased area for area skills. I only have 3 of them, but do I have more stuff that has that stat? Or melee? I don't want melee. No. Does not appear that I have another item with that stat. I'll have to pay attention for it when I see it. For now though, how does this work? Oh yeah, that's much faster. Man origin is also a bit more on point. Yeah, I'll try to get the... Let's do a Temporal Sanctum run. I'll try to squish either mana regen or intelligence into this ring. Actually, before I do that, I do have some favor from doing the dungeon. Maybe I can find a prophecy that would work with the Sanctum. Because then I can shoot 2 birds with 1 stone. Get a prophecy and upgrade the ring. Okay, what do we have here? Soulfire Bastion, no thanks. Temporal Sanctum 2. I could get this. I could probably do it too. Is it worth doing though? Ah, you know what, I'll go for it. Just rares. So, Temporal Sanctum. Another one of the dungeons. And one that's quite endgame related. Because this is how you craft legendary items. You take an Exalted, you take a unique item with legendary potential, and you match them together. They don't have to be the same type of item, and you do need to complete the dungeon. So... yoink. And I need to do the level 2 of it. It's close.
Dares intrude upon my research. No matter. They cannot reach me.
As long as I'm careful, I should be fine. Poison pen.
To the shadows. Take you. Take you. Goddess.
Your goddess is about to be very, very crispy when I'm done with her. I have to be especially careful with physical stuff, because my resistances to it are not really there currently. Merchant's Cache. Treasures yet unsold. That's the first time I've seen the Merchant's Cache, I think. Oh dear god. I feel like I might need to update my, what? Oh, I just realized these are actually from the Merchant Guild. The special type of items from the Merchant Guild. That's actually interesting that you can get them this way. Even though I'm not part of the Merchants Guild. Okay, that's interesting. Ooh, my favorite type of shrine, of legends. And we get Zoriel's Hunt. Okay. Flame Ward charges. That's a new modifier I don't think I've seen before. And I want it. Yes. Okay, so one of them is over that way. So this one, enemies drop slightly more exalted amulets. I don't know about that one. I'm also interested in making sure that the boss is as weak as possible. So for that to happen... what? I have to take a bigger detour, it seems. think I better restore my mana when I have the chance. There we go. This one, more Exalted Helmets. You know what, it's basically the same, let's go with this.
How is this possible? Only I
Swap.
command time here.
Oh no, I learned that a long time ago. I would like not to deal with the big snake. I know I can, probably, but I would still prefer not to. Contrary to most people on Twitter, I do not want to meet the giant snake lady.
Have its power.
That sounds like a terrifying prospect, if I'm honest. Okay, what chest do we have here? Still a merchant's one. I definitely need to go and tell it to highlight stats that I want to the item filter. Okay, at least I was going the right way. Your stealth is useless because I'm bombing the entire area. You have no power here. Salted weapons. What's the other option? I don't know how quiet this area is. Idols. You know what? I'll take idols. It makes the boss less powerful than the items. And who knows, might be some good idols there. We shall see. Oh boy, boy. Chest number 1. Over here we have chest number 2. Okay, don't panic, be ready to swap and zap the hell out of her.
Escape is impossible.
I cannot do that.
I need to restore my mana fast. It's halfway done. Okay, so far so good. I chickened out. Slap. Oh, I got a helmet. Somnia! I don't think I have this. When you kill a stunned enemy, a different nearby enemy is stunned for 2 seconds. Excludes bosses. Stun chance, stun duration, and ward retention. And a good amount of armor. Okay.
Not a man of many pockets.
You will become a man of many pockets. Hush. First amulet. Zata's Conundrum. It has 1 legendary potential. You have no life leech. You have no life regen. 100% of potion converted to ward. 30% more physical damage while at full health. That's an interesting item. I'm not sure if I want to use it. And this is just the claw. Okay. Cold pen with frostbite. Okay. Rune bolt. I'll take that. Cold damage. Warpath area. Yes. Give it to me. Okay, this is a bit too long for my taste. And now, do I put that or do I get something else? Nah, I'm gonna try it with these. I still have some... Wait, do I have fortune potential? Yes, I do. Okay. Here's a neat little trick. You can duplicate the item. And if it's a good one that you might want to try and add to a different item later on, you can duplicate it, but it will take all the forging potential. I cannot forge this anymore. It's at pretty much maximum. So, I'm just gonna get a second one. And this one will go here. This one will go here. We seal the cache. We pray that we get one of the first 2. And then we go in time. And... God damn it, it's endurance! I mean, it's better than nothing, but still, really, endurance? Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. This is one that I'm very much... These 2. This one, however, I'm very much excited for. When a set item will drop, the whole set drops. You just get the full set. This is so nice to have. And items from prophecies are duplicated. This is also a good one. I know, all of the ones from the Cycle of Fortune seem like good options for me. Especially if you enjoy just playing the game, rather than playing the market. I don't want to see if I can get into multiplayer, so let's swap over to online for a bit, see if it works. Oh, there is an update, hold on. Let me see, what did the update thread say? Okay, it seems it will take a bit to patch, unfortunately. And I can't find any news about it, which is a bit weird. Maybe there's something over on Twitter for the news. Let me check. And okay, few bugs in number of bugs. Best state failsafes, the gambler failsafes item issue, healing hands, Skyfall. Okay, that's a lot of patch notes. Hold on. Texture fixes. Okay. Changes. Increased online character slows to 25. That's good. Optimize the shadow in certain areas. Okay then. It says they have been fixing some stuff around. Can't seem to find something else though. Yeah. Guess we will be doing the patch. It's halfway done. While we wait, what else has been happening lately? There has been, of course, the Guild Wars 2 patch reveal, which is also coming soon. I should probably make time to play that one as well. Because they're finally adding the PvE legendary armor. And I can barely get one piece. And I don't mean the hit anime One Piece, no. I mean an actual piece of armor. When I want a full set at least. So yeah, I should probably be playing a lot more Guild Wars. I'll make time for it. I'll find the time. There's also Elden Ring, but that's... I have mentioned, I have seen the DLC trailer. Fantastic trailer. I have so many questions. And I can't wait to receive half the answers and 10 times the questions when it drops. What else am I excited for? There was Nightingale, but... I don't know. It kind of fell from my expectations. They weren't particularly high, but it still managed to fall short of them, so eh. What other games are coming out soon? Oh yeah, there's still Flintlock, the Siege of Dawn. I don't exactly have a lot of hope for it, but it seemed interesting. So I'm curious what will happen with it. There is Hades 2, but we don't have the date for it yet. I should probably get Lies of P. I like Souls-likes. I should probably find the time to get it. I should actually find the time to play the Souls-like that I already have. Lords of the Fallen is staring at me like, we know your fears, mortal, but you are not ready to play yet. Now, like, nope, I'm finally last Epoch. I don't want to get my ass kicked yet. I'll get back to it sooner rather than later. What else? What else? What else? Nice of P. There's also some videos that I have been working on. It's a bit of a longer term project of mine. I'm not sure how it will turn out in the end, because I've written and rewritten the script so many times. And it's not for lack of an image of what I want. It's for me realizing, oh shit, I'm not skilled enough to do this. Better tone it down. That's half of it. The other half is me seeing someone do something cool and be like, I can do that. And 50% of the time I actually can. The other 50% is why I'm rewriting the script so much. I do hope it will turn out fine and into a story that I can properly show to everyone proudly. I'm the narrator after all. I'm nothing if I don't tell a tale. And I have many to tell. I just need to find the right medium and the right execution to do so. There we go. Patch done. Did I launch the right thing? There we go. Ooh, the latency actually went down a bit. It seems responsive. Hello? Also, yes, somehow I managed to not die with the Acolyte. I did manage to die with the other one on the offline mode. We don't talk about that. Hey, and I even have my lizard, which is today's Twitch drop. Get it while it lasts. It's a fine little pet. Look at it with its tongue out. It's adorable, really. Also, I did mention I went a little bit farther than I should have with this character while playing it. So I'm actually at the point at which we can choose our mastery. Oh, someone has the bees. We're all getting the bees later on. Ooh, there was the dragon. I love this dragon. The one that orbits around here. Like, you can see the tiny ones. Look how cute they are. Just floating around, no care in the world. And then... where are you? No, you're here somewhere. I can hear you, but I can't see you. I'm tempted to just wait until it cycles back around. Oh, I think it's getting close. Should be coming somewhere around here. hear it in the ear. It's somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. Look how gargantuan it is. And then there's my little pet. It literally blocks out the light from the black hole. Or the sun, or whatever that is. Such a cool creature. And I get to have it as my pet. This is the miniature version of it. And I can either have the adolescent version of it, which is a lot cuter, or the baby, the golden guppy. There's also the fox. I know at least one of my friends who will really probably like the fox. But I prefer to have the two dragons. Yeah, the adolescent and the mature one.
You've woken up. That's good. I see you've spoken with the armor-clad woman. She may be flippant, but she intends well. Your potential is infinite. Infinite in strength, yet at risk of drowning in a sea of other selves. Countless alternate versions of you have come and gone, only to drift away into nothingness. Some of them were strong, and their power can be absorbed, given a new hope.
Now, here's the concept that I really liked, and I kind of regret they simplified it to where he just does it for you. During the beta, you would actually have to go into a dream realm kind of state, or afterlife rather, where you fight previous versions of yourself that have failed, but did get stronger eventually, and you kind of get a glimpse of the classes that you can pick, and it was such a cool concept. The idea is still kind of the same, that you take the power from your future selves, and though they have failed, you will develop faster because of it. And speaking of, Ragnar Crimson, I just realized, is exactly the same storyline as this, pretty much. Your future self gives power to your current self to become strong enough to survive. It's... I just adore the entire idea. It's also a concept that's, to some extent, explored in the books that I have been working on. Because the entire idea of immortals is that they're the concentrated form of every possibility you will ever have. So it's just everything you could ever be, all smooshed together. The good, the bad, everything. It makes for some interesting characters.
I have been here. I have absorbed the faded selves of too many other Gaspars to count. If I would, then close your eyes.
Now we choose the mastery.
On the potential you wish to wield, as I guide the shades to you.
Now, as I've already mentioned, we are going Necromancer. I want the Necromancer. There are so many builds you can do with the Necromancer. Yes. And we get Summon Rate, which I honestly won't be using all that much. But the one that I do want from the Necromancer is this, Dreadshade, which will empower our Golem quite a bit.
I see that you are still you. That
Yes.
will be necessary if our world, our reality, is to have any hope.
And now we can put points into Necromancer. So I'm just gonna increase everything about the Necromancer. Literally everything. didn't get to see the question just yet. Ooh, the fire starter torch. I mean, to be fair, the spreading flames on hit, it's such a good status effect. That is until you find one with legendary potential and then back again to best in slot it goes. A lot of quests completed. I'm kinda scared to leave it here.
Yes.
Percentage increased armor. I happen to know that that's not the most common of stats, and health regen is also nice. Nice, okay, I get to keep those. That will help a lot.
Yes.
What else, what else, what else? And you're kind of useless to me. And so are you. Why are you so damn useless? Anything here? No. I can add minion health regen to this, but I feel like that's for later. I can upgrade this and just keep oh well. Wait, what? They did not actually upgrade, or am I dumb? No, wait, it was 19 before, right? Yeah, it's 33 now. Okay. I'm just being the dum-dum.
May I tear a smile upon you? Farewell.
The sheltered wood. Also, the cutscene that I did mention that I have accidentally kind of skipped. It did talk about how the cultists started seeing the void as their potential salvation, as desperate as that was, just as an idea. And it kind of makes sense why, because at that point the world isn't even worth saving at the point we are at. So why even try to save it? That's their viewpoint at least. And it's pretty grim. But what can I say, when literally everyone has like 20 arms and they're becoming a human centipede, you kind of question life at that point. I mean, you hear them laughing, cackling, murdering everyone in sight, and you're like, you know, I don't want to be murdered, I would rather be the one doing the murdering. If those are the only options, usually a normal person would prefer to not be on the murdered side. Now, it is a very grim aspect. It's not the most noble of choices, far from it. But you can see how the average person, in the face of absolute despair and the doom of everything they know, will probably go the way of the void. I mean, if they're gonna go the way of the void either way, they may as well choose. Alright? Or at least that's the logic behind it. Personally, I think it's kind of dumb. Loading times still appear to be quite long. Though I have heard they get better the further in the game you go, so it's mainly the first section of the game, the first 3 to 4 chapters, from what I hear. And that's probably because most of the players are concentrated there. If I had to hazard a guess. Yeah, this is taking way too long. For my liking, at least. I mean, I said it before, I'm an immortal. I have infinite time. And that's why I'm very, very impatient. Because every second feels wasted. No matter what I do.
Impossible.
Wait.
Eludes me. It eludes me.
The character is still technically not in a cutscene. I can actually make it cast things while it's loading. That's hilarious. Oh, there we go. Now we do get the summon rates. Which do lose HP over time, unfortunately. Although they can definitely pack a punch. And they can help with cleaning up the mess that we have going on over here. In return, all I have to do is being safe. More spell damage and more melee damage. This is a good item. Didn't roll it particularly high, but it's a pretty decent item. Also, I noticed there is a erased unique now that pretty much makes it so all of the other erased items count as set items. It's a pretty unique take on you. Unique, how many times can I... It's a pretty original take on how to deal with certain uniques. Make one that just turns the others into set items. That's what I want to say originally, before I lost all capacity for speech. Charge ahead my phantoms. Oh, someone's already getting the good stuff, I see. The exalted items, aka the purple ones, are for a little bit later in the game. We are still very much at the early levels. Now the issue with these is that you don't actually gain XP from them, so I would appreciate it if the minions would destroy the nest. And granted, I can just order them to do that. I don't particularly feel like ordering them. I like when they just smash everything inside and it works. One more skeleton. Actually, wait, I can have 2 skeletons, right? Yes. Because I'm now a necromancer, I get extra skeletons. Oh, wait. I'm always going to the shrines because there's the smallest chance it might be the Shrine of Legends. Got that. Oh, here's one of the other favorite scenes of mine. The face of the mountain. Just casually walking by. That's a boss you later fight. Spoilers. In a dungeon. It is in fact the third dungeon that I haven't shown this stream, the Twilight Arbor. I've shown the Soulfire Bastion, and I've shown the Temporal Sanctum. The Twilight Arbor is the actual money gambling spot. If you have the coin, you go there, you're gonna walk a very loot heavy man. You will walk penniless, but your bags will be full with loot. As for how much money you require, have at least a few 100,000 and you'll be doing fine, if that's the case. Oh wait, this is a cutscene. I didn't skip it.
And by embracing it, so could they. After all, this world was dark. If they devoted themselves to despair, did welcome them. A form of hope. Desperate, worthless in the end.
I thought I skipped it on this character as well, apparently it was just the offline one. This is the cutscene that I was mentioning. And it's kinda cool because we will be meeting the cultists soon. Even now the spiders are literally a joke compared to all of the other enemies in the game. Now that I have this waypoint, I want to go and unlock the Lightless Arbor. I want to have it as an option for later. I don't want to just have to walk the way later. I know the key might just open it this time, but I just like having the path open by myself. Last Hermit. This Hermit was not very prepared, I see. Then again, maybe the boots. The boots seem fine, actually. I think I'll have Transplant over here on R. Oh my god, the roaches. Even the roaches, little cockroaches, are more terrifying than the spiders. Now granted, it's because I underestimate them heavily, but I did the same with the spiders and I didn't get clapped that hard. This is the Void Horde that I mentioned earlier. Spray frequency with Tonic Fisher. Hold on. Actually, I'm just gonna keep that for now. I know Tonic Fisher I cannot get on this character because it's the Warlock exclusive skill. Okay, the loading time seems better now.
Human over human. If you can, that's good then. Hurry and find a way in there so we can save the humans.
And yes, this route will bypass many areas, but requires access and completion of the Lightless Harbor, because we can go to the Corrupted Lake, and from the Corrupted Lake we can go to the Risen Lake, which kinda skips a lot. However, we don't have a key, nor do I have the build to go and find one. Or bypass it or survive in that area, for that matter. Well, at least someone's having fun. And it's not the spider. Poor spider. Ooh, drops idols. Honestly, this early on, I kinda want all of them. Because now I have the small ones I can mix and match a bit. Armor I want. Again, with the Void damage for minions. I'm so annoyed by the fact that I don't know what minions actually have void damage. It's bugging me so much. The Forsaken Trail. And from here I think we can reach the camp. Right? Yeah, next stop, Cultist Camp. As you can see, the spiders are really not even an issue. And yes, in case it wasn't obvious, I'm taking every single possible opportunity to take the piss out of the spiders. There was a time I was actually scared of them, not gonna lie. That time has totally passed. They are a joke now, officially. Oh, I forgot about you guys. You guys are a bit more terrifying. You just did a bell flop. Interesting method of attack. That thing is, however, a lot more terrifying. That thing will be infinitely more terrifying than any spider. Hold on. Okay. Spiders, why do you... Spiders, cultists, please. Not now. Like, literally not now. I'm dealing with something that's infinitely worse than all of you combined. Okay, golem is down. Okay, the mage is dead. Now then, you son of a gun. Whew. Okay. That was about to be very bad. It wasn't, though. And did I just get... Nah, it's the frenzy one. I'm looking for specifically boots that have the teleport with... not summon volatile enemies. Teleport and summon minions with you. That's the one I want. Because it also has minion damage on top of it. Reduce cost of spells. Might be useful. Oh. Hello. Yes. I love that weapon. No, you don't understand how much I love this weapon. Dreamtorn. I adore it. I love it. That's a good drop. I'm very happy with that. Oh, that's a lot of increased mean and health. Oh. What's this? Affix shards, yes. Okay, that was a bit closer than I expected. What's going on with the chat? Hold on. Is the chat fine? Because I keep getting messages that it connected and disconnected. Oh, that's a big one. I would rather not be in this place right now. Ooh, more affix shards. This is actually perfect. The more affix shards, the better. Now, I think I'll go this path and change it to necrotic. Ooh, an allied beetle. That will work nicely. Early on, the summon beetles are very powerful because they can freeze enemies. They're really having the best time. The cultists are having the time of their life. And it shows. Okay, you are having way too much fun. One hour specialization slot, nice. Now what I'll have here is the Bone Curse. And I have reasons for this. Very, very specific reasons. I'll want slow. This is also what I want. Especially this. All minion buffs from Bone Curse have 200% increased effect on Bone Golems. That's like the number one thing I want. It also gives minions 10% physical attack. You can see why I want it and why it makes sense for me to have that. I'll replace Transplant. I haven't been using it as much so far. Eventually, Rip Blood will go over here. I won't use the Wraiths anymore. I won't use the Skeleton. The Skeleton will probably be replaced by Dreadshade. This will be replaced by Rip Blood. And then I'll also have Transplant over here. That's pretty much the build. And I'll have Mobility. I'll have a way to trigger the Golem's Bone Aura. Bone Burst, whatever it is. Bone Nova? What was it called? Bone Shatter. Close enough.
Greetings.
Now the friendly cultists just want our help. They're good guys, you see, just very misunderstood. Sure. Said no one say never. I could leave these over here in the stash. If I remember correctly, if I do die, the stash is lost. And only my inventory gets transferred with me. So for now, I'll keep the important stuff on me. Oh. Hey. There's someone who knows what they're doing and is very happy with their drop. I unironically kind of want to use Harvest just for this item.
It eludes me.
I can't help it, I really like the item. Design-wise, it's one of my favorites. Look at it. Eater of Dreams, Weaver of Nightmares. Unique Split Greatsword. Also, it's acting as a shield as well, because it has block chance, it has block effectiveness, health on block. It's just such a good weapon for the Void Knight in general. Like, it's the standard Void Knight weapon. Early on, at the very least. There are better ones later on. And I'm not gonna lie, for the longest time I thought this was a unique that cannot have legendary potential because I never saw one with legendary potential and I had like 5 of these. It can have legendary potential, I saw one today, so I've just been very, very unlucky. It is very possible, and you shall do it. Actually, hold on. What's the hour? Let me check. Oh! I do have a few things that I need to do. You know what, I'll go to this area very fast until the next checkpoint. Oh, I like that you form the scythe along with the weapon now. So you actually do swing the weapon. Before you would just get replaced. Get back here. I'm playing way more riskier now. But I like it, I'm fine with this. Yeah, some builds store. Hold on. What was... Almost died at level 6 versus a boss. What exactly will one-shot? Brother, there are so many things that can one-shot you here. Most of them are avoidable if you're paying attention. Like some of the bosses deadass have a timer, visual timer, for when they will smack you very hard. And sometimes it just happens. Oh, not you again. I'm curious, will you do the spikes? Doesn't seem like you are. Oh no, you are doing the spikes. If you pay attention, you can sometimes see the spikes coming out of him. It's just not as consistent yet. Keyword yet. Because the entire way that I'm planning to play this will be to smack my golem from the inside until he murders everything because of it. Okay, all obtained. Probably unlock. Yeah, I don't have the area unlocked yet. Oh. What is this luck? I'm not complaining, but what the heck? I was told that drop rates were nerfed, not increased. Oh, that's why there's so much problem. There's two of you. Okay then. Now this part is complete. The last Imperial. What is the last Imperial? Hold on. Wait, is it? Is the last Imperial the one with the skeleton that goes boom? Because if so, I know exactly which one that is, and it's a funny one. I wonder how they changed it, if at all. Why and where did you come from? How many of you are there here? Jesus, stop. My god, that was a lot of them. Okay, now things start being fun. And this is probably the point where I have to say goodbye to my skeletons. They have served me well. Actually, this is fine. Because now I can just make it burst almost 100%. So my golem has become my main method of damage. We'll also get to... I suppose I could use some skeletal mages. Yeah, they're pretty good at clearing, actually. Okay. That was close. Let's not do that again. Further down. Oh, gold. Can always have more. Looking understeer, right? Yes. I think I'll complete this part to return to the cultist camp and then be done with it. Ooh, this looks new. Like full on new. I don't recognize this. I do recognize the layout from the mini-map, and it is the funny skeleton that goes boom. Hello there, my friend. I can understand him just fine. It does look different as well. Now, will the repositories be the same or will they have been changed as well? Because it's been a while. Oh, I guess the spider ambush hasn't changed. Okay, Golem's doing Golem stuff. Hulk smash and all that. I need to make my Golem bigger. Because they could actually start drawing aggro and have more range overall. And we are back to the friendly boom skeleton. Oh yeah, volatile. Will I take damage? Please, please, please. Ah. I almost wanted it to kill me, not gonna lie. That would have been a fine little... Why didn't you go back? It said it's volatile moment. I unironically want that to deal damage. I really, really do. I'm so disappointed every time it doesn't. And I know they can do it. They have environmental hazards in the game. You just have to change the skeleton to be one and boom. That's it. I do believe this is enough for today. At least stream-wise, I'll probably be playing a little bit on my own after. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our time together, short as it was.
Go on.
And I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. I'm not sure of the hour yet, but there will be a stream, that much I can promise you. Whether it will be last Epoch or maybe 2 streams, who knows? Hint hint, maybe, maybe. It honestly depends on me. If I can get my chores done right, there will be a stream. If not, well, I tried. Even so, I hope everyone's having fun. A pleasant weekend to everyone. And a good night. Goodbye, everyone.